Hello, this is Japanese craft beer reviews, and today we're going to look at a beer from one of the four major brewing companies in Japan, and that is Sapporo. Sapporo is certainly on the outs with many people these days because of the way they closed down Anchor Brewing in San Francisco. First, limiting distribution to California only and cutting out their very renowned Christmas ale, a special ale, and then a few weeks later announcing the closing of the brewery. So I took some heat from a viewer a few weeks ago for reviewing a Sapporo beer. I hope this one will skip under his notice, but I review everything no matter what, and actually almost everything. But so what we're going to look at today is a beer that is considered a Hōjuku, or maybe a third genre beer. This is called Sapporo Gold Star Aki no Hōjuku, and Hōjuku means autumn harvest. So even though we're in the middle of August, brewers are starting to put out their seasonal autumn beers. And as you can see, of course, with the color and the maple leaves in the design. This one was released August 16th, 2023, just a day ago or so, and it cost only 129 yen at the store, quite cheap. So that's less than $1 now. And what they tout here is their long aging, and I don't know how long. They say it's aged longer than most beers. I'm going to classify this as a pale lager. Untapped, I guess we'd call it a Hōjuku. The hops, they state, are the same hops that are used in Yebisu, their premium line of beer, and some malt, which is used in their regular black label lager. And so what? The point is that they use malt and hops from their regular beers or their premium beers. They also add some barley, unmalted barley, and most importantly, spirits. So this is a fortified beer, which is technically what you might want to call a Hōjuku, a beer that has had spirits added, and the spirits come from barley. So it's a way to jack up the alcohol cheaply. And so the can has a very nice design, the maple leaf. You can see that here in the Sapporo Star. And they claim it's intended to have the similar flavor to Yebisu at about not quite half the cost or so. So let's give this one a go. It's 6% alcohol, don't know the IBUs. So again, the ingredients are malt, hops, barley, unmalted barley, and spirits, barley spirits. Okay. So I was not sure if this is going to be an autumn beer or not. It is a little bit darker, but I don't think it's quite rich in red. It's not like an amber, which many Japanese brewers come out with in autumn. So it's a clear kind of medium gold straw with a kind of frothy white head of foam, slightly off-white. Okay. Okay, right away, get some of the spirits, which is not the most welcome thing, but, and a little bit of toasty malt. Perhaps this is, okay, they don't say, the brewers don't say what they're putting out, they just say beer on their website. Okay. I think this should be changed. It's not a pale lager. I believe it's intended to be an amber lager, perhaps. Yeah, it does have some rich, toasty malt. Hops used in Yebisu, perhaps, and the spirits are actually don't intrude too much, which is nice. Often in a Hōjuku, the malt backbone is not strong enough to disguise the barley spirits that they put in, and this one is almost there. Yeah. Some carbonation Yeah, this is interesting. It gets a little bit of alcohol warmth from it here. It is very mild. I have to say the major brewers are getting bad at disguising the worst aspects of beer that's not the best. And this is a case in point. This is drinkable. I don't think I'd want more than 1 can of it. Maybe not even a whole can, but still, it is drinkable for a Hōjuku, a beer that has spirits added to it. And yeah, the malt is lightly toasted. Yeah, I think this probably should be added as an amber lager. I will recommend that. So, but I can't recommend the beer terribly highly. You will see it in the stores for a limited time. Again, it is a limited time beer for autumn. I would expect this will be around for a month or two, no longer. And this is the second actually in the series. They have another Gold Star beer, which I had 3 years ago, and has disappeared. It was not very good. This is much better. So I guess some things are getting better, but they're not the best. Once again, Sapporo Gold Star Aki no Hōjuku, which means autumn harvest, and a pale lager, or I'm going to say it's an amber lager, okay, from Sapporo. Very inexpensive, so you may want to give it a try. See what you think, and tell me what you think. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong, if it's not an amber lager. Yeah, well, that's it for today. Please subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment when you have time. Take care. Bye bye.